Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a fine evening. Hmm. Hopefully everything's working right. I haven't done this in a long time. At least I haven't done this on TikTok in a long time. So if things aren't working, let me know. And I'll see if I can fix it. I don't know how TikTok works. But, let's see here. I figure, since I'm trying to get back into streaming, trying to stream more often, I figure the best way to do that is to just play Halo. And so that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to just play a little bit of Halo. Because we all love Halo, don't we? All right, let's get into it. So, what I'm gonna do is play a little bit of Action Sack, and then hopefully answer some of your questions as they come up. I have a speech jammer thing going. That is unfortunate. What does that mean? Hmm. 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 I talk, then immediately repeat. Ah, I see. Okay. I can fix that. Probably. Check, 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 check. That should happen there. The UNSC did design specific weapons for Spartans. It was just the Spartan laser. That's pretty much the only thing. Does anyone else hear a little like a echo? Hopefully not. Audio's fine. Perfection. Perfection. That's what we like to hear. Absolute perfection. How's the new update? I have no idea. I just booted it up. Despite making an entire online career about Halo, I don't play Halo very often. New video. If you're speaking about on YouTube, oh, we got some people here. If you're speaking about on YouTube, we're doing. I'm working on a new video right now. It's sort of in the early stages. The thing about YouTube videos is, oh boy, they take quite a bit of time. Whereas I can pump out 2-minute long videos every. Okay, brother, come on now. 2-minute long videos every day. Come on, get in. Okay, oh darn. But YouTube videos take a substantially longer time to produce, and also I want them to be good. I could speed through them, but I don't want to. I want to make them actually good and enjoyable and accurate. The next one is about an elite named Nizat Cavarosi. He is only in 3 books. He's in Silent Storm, Oblivion, and Outcasts. He gets stranded on a planet for 30 years, actually. And, ooh, they're targeting me now. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Anyway. Favorite game out of the series, Halo 2. Goated. If I could steer the franchise in any direction, what would I do? I've talked about it a little bit before, where I want them to stay on Zeta Halo and continue the fight with the Banished long term. I would, I would bring the Flood back, And I would ultimately end the series with Master Chief having to fire the Halo array from the Ark. That's how I want Halo to end. Oh, come on, Bucko. Come on, Bucko! Anyway. Lore-wise, would you get rid of Halo 5? No. No. Lore-wise? Halo 5 isn't that problematic lore-wise. What changed his mind? So you should read a book called Halo... it's up there. Halo Epitaph. Halo Epitaph is the Didact trying to get into the domain. And what he realizes in this journey is that he was a product of the Gravemind's manipulation. So he realizes this through speaking with people from his past. There's sort of like a waiting room to the domain, and that waiting room is littered with a ton of people from his past, and he sort of interacts with them one by one, and as he works through the domain or gets into the domain, he realizes this stuff, and then he goes to Zeta Halo, where he's able to convince Cortana to basically just delete herself. Best 3 books for a casual fan to start reading. I would go... can't go wrong with starting with The Fall of Reach, right? So, I haven't been on MCC in a minute. But Fall of Reach, I would skip, personally, just for reading books, I would skip The Flood. The reason being, The Flood is just a novelization of, ooh, shit, Halo CE. Wow! If Halo Wars 3 were to come out, what would you like to see about it, considering Halo 2 is a great warfare? That's a great question. Let me answer the one on TikTok first. So, Fall of Reach, skip The Flood, go straight into First Strike, and then after First Strike, hit up Ghosts of Onyx. Those 3 are absolute bangers. And then if I were to have a sort of Halo Wars 3, so at the end of Halo Infinite, there's a cut or otherwise not finished cutscene where Chief and the pilot are sort of hearing they're hearing something come in, some sort of radio wave or some sort of transmission. They're trying to figure out what it is, and the pilot says to Chief, "You're not going to believe it." I would love that if there were going to be a Halo Wars 3, that it would be that. Them coming back in and helping out. Everyone, thanks for the follows. Hold up now. I gotta wait. Hold up now. Icon, Iron Chimp, Grando Huckabee, and Smearty, and Grando Huckabee with the Prim sub. What is my favorite Halo book or series that I have read? I'm in the minority here. Absolutely in the minority. I love Kilo 5. I love Kilo 5. The Spartans, the ODSTs with Naomi, with Osman. Oh! That's some good shit. How many Spartans remain at the end of Infinite? We don't really know. Favorite campaign, Halo 2. How did they reverse engineer the fuel rod spanker? I'm pretty sure they said that the fuel rod was too finicky to work on. You're correct. They did say that. Oni and the materials group did say that. I don't know. I don't know how they came up with this the spanker version. I don't think that lore has dropped yet, and if it has, I'm not privy to it quite yet. Oh man, Kilo 5 is do I get a... Come on now, where's my rocket launcher here? Alright, now we gotta do a trajectory here. We're gonna put one there and one there. That'll do it a bit. Not... Oh! Take that, bucko. I like him neat, bucko. Whew. Sit there. Sit there. Oh, the Spirit of Fire, as far as a support vessel for ground engagements, is unmatched. Absolutely unmatched. There is not another ship that has their
Interesting.
Track record. What's up, Ivan? How do you do?
Jesus Christ. Anyways, just got done getting my uniform ready for tomorrow.
Oh, you got that uniform ready? Nobody, thanks for
Yeah.
the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well this fine evening.
Nobody followed you? Interesting.
Okay, good one. Good one. Bucko.
Yeah. You know, I gotta make myself laugh sometimes.
How you been, Ivan?
Oh,
fucking get
You want
off!
the real
Just
answer or
beautiful. It's just beautiful. Good lord, man. All right. Do you believe we're getting Halo CE getting remastered? I mean, you know. Okay, I'm not privy to what the devs are doing. I don't know what is happening with the development team. I don't know what's happening. What we do know, basically, is that someone's still alive. There you are. What we do know is that... Working on it, bucko. Jeez. Didn't see him. Game check's getting on me. Anyway, the studio is working on multiple projects with Unreal Engine 5. That's what we do know. We basically know nothing else. Nothing else.
sure, guys. This guy was in the community. You know. Of course, he knows everything.
Yeah. Do I like Halo 5 or do I hate it? Halo 5 is a fantastic game. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's just not a very good Halo game. Okay?
What about Halo 4, Cammy?
Does that make sense? So, movement, gunplay, mechanics, multiplayer. Fantastic game. If it wasn't a Halo game, you would remember it as one of the greatest games of all time. But since it's a Halo game, since the marketing was, for lack of a better term, the marketing did lie to you. You don't like it. And that's okay. But Halo 5, if it weren't a Halo game, would have been great. Best Halo trailer? There are two. The Battle of Fumarole for Halo Reach, and We Are ODST for Halo 3 ODST. Fantastic. What do you think would have happened if Emil survived? If Emil survived, presumably he would have stuck on the gun. And if he stuck on the gun, then Six would have gotten on the Pillar of Autumn. If Six got on the Pillar of Autumn, he would have been able to help Chief in some capacity on Alpha Halo. Whether or not he would have survived that engagement, you don't know. Would they be working together? Probably not. They probably would have gotten, you know, sort of split up to work on different things. Do you think Halo Wars 1 cutscenes hold up today? They're better than Halo CE, better than Halo 2 without the remaster, you know?
My opinion, I think they're better than the Halo Infinites.
Cutscenes?
Yeah, the cutscenes.
Well, the cutscenes, you want an invite? Oh, you already joined, my man.
I'm waiting to join.
Okay, I just got out of the game, so you should be joining up here pretty soon.
Hell yeah.
What's people's deal with Halo 5? You really have to just put yourself in the times with Halo 5. The problem with Halo 5 is that you were told that it's going to be Master Chief versus Locke. And if you go and watch the trailers, it's exactly that. In fact, there are trailers for Halo 5 where they are... basically, there's one of Master Chief walking up and shooting Locke, and there's one of Locke walking up and shooting Master Chief with the Infinity falling in the background. None of that is in the game. There's a trailer of Master Chief running through a decrepit city as a Guardian picks up and blasts everything away. Short of Sunayon, which was not that scene, short of Meridian, which was not that scene, that is not in the game. So, I think the problem with Halo 5 is that you're sold something that didn't end up being the thing. Halo 5 multiplayer, on the other hand, fantastic. Rocket Boy, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, As much as I love TikTok, kind of a piece of shit. Twitch is far better viewing
He's
experience.
gonna get banned.
I'm probably gonna get
He's
banned.
gonna get banned.
But on Twitch, you get channel points. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with them. It's pretty awesome. My wife just hopped in chat on Twitch and said, I didn't even know you were streaming.
Way to go.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See? Fart reverb.
And you can also make him play with the Halo Master Chief helmet.
Oh, I don't think that's on there anymore.
What the fuck? Put it back on.
Yeah. You're a legend? No, you're a legend. What happened from the Shipmaster of Halo 2 and 3? What happened to the Shipmaster in Halo 2 and 3 is fantastic. Yep. What he does, basically, is he goes about the galaxy. And he hunts down and kills Saint Shayum. Isn't that awesome? That's what he does. He hunts them down and he kills them. That's his whole job right now. In fact, in Halo Outcast in 2559, the Arbiter is like, you know what I should really do? I should call up good old Radass. But he doesn't. He says, you know what? He's doing his own thing.
Who's your daddy?
Legend is my daddy.
Yeah. That's crazy how that guy's actually going to be a dad now, isn't it?
You know what's also crazy? The hat that you had
The hat that I had?
about a certain country.
Oh, fuck, that is crazy.
That was crazy.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I do have a merch store, and God damn, should I?
I feel like this deserves
Okay,
its
I
own
had
video.
a merch store, and in the merch store. So, okay, in the Discord, we have two friends who are from Canada. And we used to always joke that, you know, America, we're going to make Canada America again. And so we made a hat, a red hat, that says, Make Canada America Again. Now, we did that like a year ago. And here we are, with current events. That one aged well.
It aged great.
Alright, what are we playing here? What is this? Oh, it's Duck Hunt. Okay.
Well,
Aged like the finest milk.
some might say it aged as wine. Others might say
Autumn's great. Most efficient ship in the war. I would have to go Prowler with that one. The Prowler was, specifically stealth Prowlers. They were the best of the best when it came to living and not being blown out of space when the Covenant showed up. So if you were on a Prowler, you could get out of there. Drop it. How do I? Can I even drop this? I can't. You know what? Here, I'll drop all these, and then I won't use it because I can't. Oh, Drem! And Spring Fox Gaming! And Turtle! And Toxic Vampire! I'm missing all of these, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
interesting.
You see,
Interesting
here's
names
the
they have.
thing. You take a year off of streaming and you forget how to do it. You know what I mean? Mods, what's the button to drop a thing in Halo Infinite? I thought it was Q, but it's not working. Also, I only have... Oh, we won! Get fucked.
What, the ability or the weapon?
The weapon.
You can't,
Super
if you haven't
Shooter,
seen the
thanks for
weapon, you
coming
can't drop
over.
it.
Which
Halo
Halo book
Infinite's
would be your
the one.
personal favorite? Rubicon Protocol slaps my little dick off. That is a fantastic book.
Oh?
Whoop. Get rid of you. Missed that one. Bam! Oh, you think you can cheat? Oh, fuck. Well, he can. He can cheat. Woo! Alright.
I like how I look at the Twitch chat. This guy goes, slash your what?
The funniest thing about, you know, being a very docile... Is docile the right word? Smooth-speaking, not very excitable person on Twitch or on TikTok is when they come to Twitch, and then they see what I'm really like, and they're like, "What the fuck? This is not what I thought it'd be." Okay, that was certainly a headshot, but sure thing, Bucko.
Or when they join the Discord and then do a community night.
Ooh.
And we just gaslight each other. That's always great.
Have I ever played Cyberpunk? Yes, I have. Not on PC. I played it on Xbox years ago. Years ago. What was the point of building the big capital ships if they were guaranteed to die? So they weren't guaranteed to die. It was very likely that if they ran into the Covenant, they would be blown up. But a lot of these ships were built before the Covenant showed up, so you have to remember that, you know, humanity had massive, massive fleets before the Covenant even became a thing. And when the Covenant showed up, we just sort of had to scrap with what we had. And so you get these large Covenant ships that get eaten alive in space combat against the Covenant, which is unfortunate. It seems like you're doing so much work on Halo lore. Do you ever feel tired of it? Let me give you an accurate representation of what my day is like as soon as I get home and I have to make a video. Ready? Watch. That's what I do for
what the
15
fuck is
minutes
this?
until I have to actually start working
that's
on
kinda
Halo. Did the Covenant know about the efficiency of Mac cannons? Yes, they did. I doubt they cared. So, and the reason I say doubt is because we don't get a whole lot of, like, early Covenant feelings. So, yes, they did know about Macs, because it was one of the only things that the UNSC could use. Other than nukes, it was Macs, and they would be effective against the Covenant. So if you were punching a 10-year-old, right, which was basically what the Covenant was doing to the UNSC, just an outclassed, outmatched fight. If you're punching a 10-year-old and then he walloped the shit out of you, you'd remember it, right? How big do Mac cannons get? I mean, the biggest ones that we know of are probably either on the Infinity or the orbital Mac stations surrounding Earth and Reach. Their projectiles get up to, I think, 30 meters. So think about shooting something that is 30 meters long at near speed of light. I want to say they go to 0.8% of light, or 80% of light speed. Again, I'm not looking this up, so, I mean, I could be wrong, but you know. Do you believe that the Master Chief looks like his voice actor? His voice actor is old. Really old right now. Something I really noticed with Halo Infinite's voice acting. Musqui! I'm saying that completely incorrectly. Please correct me, but thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you. Saw a debate on Twitter saying Super Earth from Helldivers could beat the Covenant. No way. No way. Covenant would cut right through him just like they did to the UNSC.
You sure about that, man?
Oh, absolutely. Not only am I sure of that, I'm positive. Have the humans finally caught up to the Covenant on tech? Ooh, I almost said no, but that's not entirely accurate. In some respects, yes. In other respects, no. We're not using plasma-based weaponry. We're still using ballistics. We're not using... their light speed is now slower than ours because we got faster light speed from Onyx.
Interesting.
The joke there, I started playing Gears of... Yeah, me and Sean started playing Gears of War, and, okay, here's what he's gonna say. Then he just didn't play again with me. Which is fucking bullshit. He just stopped asking me to play. Am I the last one? Oh no, that is rather
No, I already got over here.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, don't let Sean trick you like that. Where does the Silent Shadow fall under? Are they high or lower? So Silent Shadow, the way I would think about them is completely removed. The Silent Shadow are not in the same ranking structure as your regular elite would be. They are completely their own thing. Sort of like how Spartans have their own branch now in the UNSC military, but the Silent Shadow, they were so strict on what they did and didn't do, is that they wouldn't show higher-ups their face, because they might have to turn around and kill that higher-up. So, if they're being ordered to kill people who vastly outrank them, I would just say that they're completely outside of that zone. Out of that, Master Chief or Doom Guy, who wins? Isn't Doom Guy God? It's been a while since I played Doom. Really excited for the next one, but I'm pretty sure he's a god, isn't he?
Yeah, he became a god or some shit.
Were there more 25-kilometer ships than oh yeah. So the Long Night of Solace was a CSO carrier. That's the most famous one, but there were many others. Yes. How many Covenant troops are left after Infinite? 0, because the Covenant is gone. Do I think the UNSC Infinity survived? Absolutely, I do. I do. I think they limped away. They're going to use the Eternity to resupply. That's what I think. Reading Bad Blood. What's the next book? So you have... Okay, so you're reading Bad Blood, so you've already read New Blood. After that, that happens in 2558. If I'm remembering correctly, that happens in 2558. Basically, the next thing after that, if you want to keep into the timeline, would be Halo Infinite and Rubicon Protocol, Epitaph, and Outcasts. So, use that how you will. Here's the connection. What if the basis for the augmentations for the Spartan 2 program was due to DNA recovered from a discovered tomb from the alleged God of War? What?
This is my reference.
Yes! I think that's absolutely what happened, actually. That's my new canon.
New head cannon?
New head cannon. Bye, Sean. I'm not going to shave. Well, I'll shave my neck, but I'm growing the beard back out.
Yeah, my brother.
You thought you could get me, Mitchum. Thought you could get me. They should make a Halo space strategy game. That would be amazing. That'd be great. I would take that for sure.
What would that be? Just like building ships and stuff?
No, someone joined. I don't know who. Yeah, so it is explained how Johnson survived in First Strike. Basically, he's on a Pelican with a bunch of other people. They meet up with... What the hell was that? They meet up with Chief. They steal a Covenant ship. They go back to Reach. They go destroy the unyielding Hierophant, and then they go and do something else. Go to Earth. Ooh.
Nice bomb.
I'm gonna assume you meant Halo Wars 3. Unfortunately, they pitched Halo Wars 3, they started development on Halo Wars 3, and it was ultimately scrapped. So, as far as, like, right now, probably not. However, I do want to remind you that if you hear all those sounds on TikTok, you can play those sounds by coming to Twitch.
That's some other funny ones, which you have to get hella points for.
Bussy Wussy is a pretty bad... Okay, Ian, come on. Oh, you dickhead.
That one's
Mods,
pretty
ban
bad.
him. Find Ian, whoever that was. Get rid of him. Anywho.
Alright.
Sins of the Prophet. Yep, heard that. Thank you, Young Savage. Thank you, Yeti, for the follow. I appreciate you. Alright. Anyway, you know, you guys have been asking me a question. How about I ask you a question? How's your day been?
You know, it's been okay. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
Appreciate it, brother.
You know what I forgot to do is upload to YouTube today. That is rather unfortunate. And I will do that now. My son said he had a good day at school. Fantastic. Pretty good, pretty good. Happy dog and a good meal. Can't beat it. Why weren't the humans offered a place in the Covenant? That is a huge question. Now let me take the next hour and a half to answer. Not really. So what happened basically was the Covenant has something called a luminary. And what a luminary does is you point it in a direction and it tells you if there are Forerunner items in that direction. The Covenant used that, pointed it at a planet, and they found like 300,000.
I'm gonna come.
Should probably get rid of that. They found 300,000 Forerunner artifacts. When they got there, they were all gone. They were either all gone, or they realized that it was humanity. What are you doing, you prick? Jeez. They realized that the people were the Forerunner artifacts. Okay, so now what happens? The Covenant has two options. They either let that get out.
Cause I'm fucking these kids!
Man. I was so confident when I started putting those blurbs in, and now it's, yikes. Anyway, the Covenant then had two options. They could let humanity into the Covenant, and they would become the leaders of the Covenant because they were the chosen inheritors of the Forerunners' empire. Or they could hold on to their power and start killing humans. And so that's what the San'Shyuum started to do. The strongest character in Halo aside from Master Chief, I'm going to say Arbiter. And here's why. The reason I say Arbiter instead of Atriox is because Arbiter and Atriox met each other, and the Arbiter said, hey, we should fight. I'll whoop you. And Atriox said, no, you'll probably whoop me. And so I think it's Arbiter. And since Atriox beat Chief, and Arbiter could beat Atriox, see where I'm going? When does Halo Wars 2 happen in the timeline? Halo Wars 2 happens in, I want to say, either late 2558 or early 2559. I think early 2559 because Atriox comes back to the galaxy in 2559. So it'd be somewhere in that time range. Before Infinite, between Halo 5 and Halo Infinite. Who was the best of all traits Spartan? I'm gonna assume you meant who was the best Spartan with the best traits. Fred. Fred was the best Spartan. Thanks, guys. Why don't you get the hell out of the way? Fred was the best Spartan. In fact, Chief theorized that the only reason he doesn't come in first place in everything is because he just doesn't want the attention for it. And so he kind of lags it back in the pack, allowing other people to get their glory while he... So they knew the Great Journey was bullcrap. Why were the Prophets so determined to kill everyone with Halo? So they knew the Forerunners chose humanity. Whether or not they actually knew that the Great Journey was bullcrap is debated. I think that, at least at that time, when the Human Covenant War started, when the Human Covenant War got to its end point, the San'Shyuum absolutely did know that the Great Journey was bullcrap, and they were going to kill everyone and sort of hide in a shield world. I'm blanking on the name of the shield world. It starts with a C. But yeah, that's why. They were basically going to hide away and then do it. Would you be down to narrate, or to read or narrate a Halo or Halo book or multiple on YouTube? So I've been asked that a lot, and I actually looked into it, and the reason I haven't, or the reason I don't, is just copyright issues. If I get on YouTube and read you the entirety of The Fall of Reach, why would you go buy The Fall of Reach? So... it's a copyright issue. Unfortunately, I can't do it. Why does Linda have a yacht? Because they are the greatest of humanity, and the greatest of humanity would have You know what I mean? Officially, absolutely. If they reached out and said, hey, Scott Brick is busy, I want you to read this book, again, I'd be bricked up, and I'd be flying to Seattle. Get the fuck!
I can confirm he was bricked when he was on the community notes.
Yeah. I was bricked when I was on the community notes.
Can confirm.
Overthrowing the elites was stupid, I agree. Strategically, not a great move to go from these warriors, who are the greatest warriors in the galaxy, literally, to just big monkeys. Not a great thing. Kelly's best feat. Kelly does some really great stuff. Obviously, she's known for being at, like, the fastest of the Spartans. But, I'm gonna say... my wife made a joke like that once. I have a stream, or a clip of it. But her best feat, in my opinion, is on a planet called Netherop. She was sort of left behind to be a babysitter. And the only reason John did that is because he knew that he and the rest of Blue Team could haul ass to the extraction point while leaving Kelly behind, and she would still beat them there. And she did! She stayed behind, dealing with the kids, and she still won. Reading the Ferris series, I like how Fred was portrayed. He became my favorite Spartan before I saw Leon. Fred, in those, he really sort of matures, for lack of a better word. Oh my god, I got absolutely diddled. Absolutely diddled.
No.
I prefer how lore is now, and I'm gonna get crucified for that. Artistic Yam, I gotta say, one of the greatest things of all time, and I am deeply honored that you're following me now on Twitch. Deeply honored, because that is a great username. As well as Obelisk. Should I watch Halo Legends? You absolutely should. There are some really great stories in Halo Legends. Gravity Hammer or Energy Sword? Gameplay? Energy Sword. Lore? Gravity Hammer. And that's on Jimmy John's.
Brought to you by Jimmy John's.
Which was the Spartan team that committed war crimes and blew up the planet? Yep, that's great team. Cyclops or Mantis? I mean, we play in the Mantis. We don't really play in the Cyclops. So I'm going to go with Mantis on that one. Ego Speed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you for stopping by the way. I love you all. I hope you all know that. Favorite member of Blue Team? I gotta go Fred. I gotta go Fred on that one. Controversial. I'm either gonna go Fred or Linda. But I think Fred. You know, you got the Fred sled. You got one of the best Spartans ever. I'm at the bottom of the leaderboard because I'm talking to you guys. Favorite armor in Infinite is the one I'm wearing right now, baby girl. There is nothing in Halo that looks better than the Mark 7. And, I just don't care what you have to say about it because it's true. You know? It's just true. Damn. Bro got clicked. Is Aatrox still alive? He is still alive as far as we know. Oh. That's a rough one. If you watch the ending of Halo Infinite, he is seen waking up something. Looks like the rest of the Endless. So yeah, he is still alive.
Fire and forget.
Tall Red, I appreciate it. Anyone who watches that video. See, here's the thing about that video. I knew going into making that video that asking 2.5 hours is a lot. Is a lot. That's a movie. 2.5 hours is an adult person's entire free time for the day. So I knew that would be asking a lot of people. And so at that you actually went and watched it. Thank you so much. For real. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. You are, as we say in the business, the GOAT. Goated on the sticks, as some would say. What's your thoughts on the new Fuel Rod? People are really, really angry about that, man, but I just don't care. I'll be honest, I don't care. And the reason I don't care is because they've told us that it's basically the only people working on Halo Infinite right now is a skeleton crew while they work on other games. They're working on other games. I don't care about Halo Infinite anymore. Positive Halo content, man, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. If I were to listen or read the books for the first time after games, what would you recommend? You mean what book would I recommend? If you've played up to this point, what you really should do, and it's my favorite Halo book, you should read Rubicon Protocol. It's what happens in between Chief getting thrown out into space, oh shit, and him getting woken up. It's really, really fantastic. It really is. Alright. Endless is basically the Flood, but worse. Yes and no. They're not parasitic. They aren't ever expanding. The only reason they're worse than the Flood is Quick, the man, the myth, the legend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your presence. Hey man, if you want to join up, yams, hit me. Is Lasky alive? We don't know. We do not know. But back to the Endless, sorry. The only reason they're a threat is because they're immune to Halo. So let's say they fire the Halo. Now they have the Galaxy. There's no negative side to them firing a Halo, whereas like if a human went and fired the Halo, he'd be killing all of humanity. So on and so on. So that's really the only reason they're a threat. See, Quick is that guy. See, Quick, here's the thing. If you're on Twitch right now, there's a guy in chat named Quick. And here's the thing about Quick.
Oh, what is this?
He's never said a single word to me other than I hope you're doing well. Like he is a beacon of positivity and grace. He isn't in here. He's not telling me my gameplay sucks even though it does. Oh my god. Go away. Get away from me, sir.
I don't like you.
He's not coming in here telling me that I'm bad at the game, which I am. He comes in here and he says, hey, hope you're doing well. Love that guy. What a guy. Ooh, would I do a Halo-themed Dungeons and Dragons? Absolutely. Ooh, hello. I saw you. Come back here. Come back here, sir. Come back here, sir. I saw you. You're not getting away from me. Absolutely, I would. In fact, I started working on one. Not seriously, but the thing about a Halo Dungeons and Dragons thing is that it would have to be entirely homebrew. And what I mean is, like, when you make a homebrew setting, the setting is homebrew. But the leveling system, the characters, all of that is usually fairly standard. That would not be the case if you're making a Halo thing. Every single thing would have to be homebrew, from leveling to characters to builds to feats to weapons to armor, everything. That's a whole lot of work. And so,
The corrupted are victorious.
Been a Halo fan since 03. My man. Bro's in it for the long haul. I would love to see a new Halo ODST game. I'd love to. What's my opinion on Spartan Locke? Mishandled. He could have been a lot better. He could have been a lot better. A Spartan who was an Oni operative, who is a hunter. He's wearing the Hunter class Mjolnir, you know what I mean? He's great. Great in that respect. And then not a whole lot happens from it. You know what I mean? Quick with a tier 1 sub. See? That's why we love him. He's a beacon of positivity. He's the you know in Spider-Man when Uncle Ben says with great power comes great responsibility? I think he wasn't speaking to Spider-Man. I think he was speaking to Quick. There's no one greater than that man right there. I'm assuming man. I could be wrong. I have no idea. Theoretically, could the UNSC copy the Covenant's way of making ships? Probably not. Specifically because they use metals and alloys that we don't know about.
Round 3.
If I could set a game anywhere within the timeline without Chief, what would it be about? It would be an early, sort of a Halo Reach style of game where you know the planet's fucked, right? Grand Huckabee, thanks for the gifties, I appreciate you. It would be an early Covenant War thing, where we're still trying to figure out the Covenant. Oh, hello, hello, hello. See, I'm too distracted talking to you all. It would be early lore, early human Covenant War, where we're still trying to figure out the Covenant. We don't know what's happening. All we know is we're trying to survive. Be very gritty. I believe in what you do. Keep it up. Absolutely, my friend. You got it. You got it. I believe Carter is the best noble member, but who do you think is the best noble member from Reach?
Victory for Era 2.
People are gonna... Okay. People who know a little bit of history about the channel, they're gonna say that I'm saying this because I hate Spartan 3s. It's not true. I don't hate Spartan 3s. But, George has been my favorite since the game came out. And so, you know... The dude walks around with a heavy chain gun as his main weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Connor Hall, I appreciate the kind words. My favorite... Ooh, hello! Damn, that has some reach to it. Why was George in a Spartan 3 team? Great question. Because it seemed like a cool thing to do? That's, about as accurate as we have for that. Contact Harvest game would go hard as shit. I mean, they'd have to change some things, right? Because there's not a whole lot of fighting in Contact Harvest unless you're playing as Johnson, in which case, you know, you're the first person to enter a Covenant ship. You know what I'm saying? After that, you're defending Harvest. You have the meeting. Is offensive bias overall better than Cortana? He's remarkably more powerful, more advanced. That is until she integrated with the domain. After that, I don't know. You know? Up to that point, or before that point, I should say, yeah, he's a contender class AI, or is he Medarch? He's either a Medarch or a contender. But either way, he's the most advanced Forerunner AI in existence, so he can last thousands upon thousands of years. He can do basically anything in any way. How does Cortana die? She kills herself. Ooh, shit, can I say that? Yikes. She unalives herself, you know? She deletes herself, basically. I admire Jen Taylor, Cortana, and the weapon. It's really remarkable. I don't know, I mean, obviously I'm not a voice actor or anything like that, but to be able to both do Halsey as an old woman, Cortana as sort of a middle ground, and then the weapon as a younger woman. As an older woman, respectfully, she is she's aging just like all of us, but that's really remarkable. Do you believe humans started the war? A human killed a member of the Covenant before the member of a Covenant killed a human.
What? That happened?
Yeah, that's true. His name was Henry
By
Gibson.
Jimmy Jones?
Henry Gibson. Is that right? Hold on, I might be wrong. Mods, Google Henry Gibson Halo. Tell me if I'm right.
Alright, I'll do it.
Are they making Halo books anymore? Yes, there are 2 in the pipeline right now. One called Empty Throne about Cortana, I believe, and then a Master Chief story by Kelly Gay. I can't remember what that is. What the name is on that one.
What about Harry Gibson?
Henry Gibson? Harry or Henry Gibson?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Didn't he kill a grunt before he was killed himself?
Oh, this is not the same guy. Alright. This is.
Oh
nice.
no, it's not Henry. Fuck, who's Henry Gibson?
Well, no. I put Henry Gibson, and it showed this actor who died
Oh.
back in 2009 or 8,
Oh.
whatever.
There were no grunts on the ship. Well, Dadaab was there. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've read that book. What's the Arbiter up to? He is on... He went back to sing Helios after Outcast. Hello. Oh, I missed him. So he's back at the Outcast. Or at Sing Helios, as far as we know. Did the Gravemind influence the Didact? You'd have to be connected, right? Like Cortana. Absolutely. So what the Didact actually said to Cortana to get her to delete herself was that, like you, I was influenced. And your body count has surpassed my own. So he's saying we were both influenced by the Gravemind. In fact, there is a, I think, 1,000-year period. His life was unexpectedly ended when a Covenant boarding party invaded his ship in search of Foreigner relics. They believed
Victory for Iratusen.
been on board. He nearly succeeded in killing Dadaab. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I knew Dadaab lived. I thought he killed someone beforehand.
Interesting.
Are there still
him using a
insurrectionists
fire
after
extinguisher.
2552? Yes, there are. Unfortunately, bunch of dum-dums. How did the Didact get influenced him without ever being infected? The Didact is actually imprisoned and interrogated for, I think, it's like hundreds of years by Mendicant Bias and the, at that time, the Primordial, which, of course, is the Gravemind later on. That happens during the Forerunner Flood War. Yeah. So, just like Cortana, she wasn't infected by the Gravemind. She was just influenced by him. And that's how it happened. No, you don't see me. I'm not over here. I'm not over here. No, it's not me. Oh, fuck.
I saw that.
Alright. Let's see if we can find him. I tell you what, I haven't played. For being on live for an hour and playing Halo for the entire hour, I haven't played very much Halo. I've just been talking. I've been yapping up the storm.
Frozen professional. Yep.
How do you feel about Master Chief dying? I think he has to. I think it's the only way the series comes to an end or moves forward past his voice actor's retirement or inevitable other thing. You know,
Sadly.
hope it never happens, but would you be okay following Jerome? Absolutely. So here's the thing about Jerome. Master Chief, he's 49? Yeah, 49. Born in 2511. It is now 2560. So that would make him 49. Jerome's 15. 16. Physically. Which is
Physically, at least, guys.
insane. Because
So he's still in his prime.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Halo 5 was sort of priming us to be... to get him replaced, and I think that Locke was supposed to be that guy. But, didn't
Wasn't that
Cortana's...
guy?
Cortana's actor IRL die like 4 years ago? Not that I know of. Mods, Google Jen Taylor. She better
Okay,
still-
I'm on it.
Pretty sure she's still alive. Or I'm way fucking behind. Do I like Halo Wars 2 gameplay? I do. I do. Whoa, hello, fuck! Dang it. Did the ancient humans have anything similar to Spartans? They basically all were Spartans. I mean, they were all genetically... I want to say they were like 12 feet tall. I mean, they were massive people. There's nothing that we have in
No, she's
modern...
still alive.
Yeah, she's still
not
alive. Yeah. In modern lore, there's nothing like ancient humans. Not even Spartans. From another language she did. Gotcha. What happened to the Fist of Rook after Halo 2? Unfortunately, we don't know. It's likely that it just got lost. Which kind of sucks, right? I mean, it is a sort of weapon that's passed down from generation to generation, unfortunately. Think about the chaos of events that happen right there, right? So Tartarus dies, Arbiter's there. Miranda turns off the Halo. There's the Great Schism is raging on. No one thought to just stop and pick up the hammer. So it is either still in the control room, someone picked it up and we don't know, and or it was just lost, so we don't know. Could someone randomly find the Fist of Rook and be a new antagonist? Absolutely. So, sort of circling back to that, if the Fist of Rook is just, whoa, hello, sitting in the control room of Delta Halo, the humans have been studying Delta Halo since, 2552. So, it could very well still be there. Delta Halo was not destroyed like Alpha Halo was.
He needs some milk.
Do I think... Blue, I was thinking about this on the way to work yesterday. About how I'm going to make a video about this now. I absolutely love that Johnson and Tartarus were staring each other down at the beginning of the war and at the end of the war. I think that is cool as shit. Now, do I think I don't think they recognized each other, honestly. So, I don't think Tartarus recognized him, I don't think he recognized Tartarus. Does Delta Halo still have the Flood? No. Not that we know of, at least. The elites, I believe, blast the hell out of it. Actually, I'm probably thinking of Alpha Halo. It could still have the Flood. I don't know. I'm just some guy. Tartarus and Johnson did meet before. Tartarus and Johnson were at the very beginning of the war on a planet called Harvest. They were at the first peace meeting, literally a peace council, where humanity and the Covenant met for the first time. Aside from a couple other skirmishes before that, Tartarus and Johnson were both there. So, they were there. What's a part of Halo lore that most people didn't know? I mean, there's a lot of Halo lore that most people who play the games don't know about.
Like the books?
Yeah, I mean, most of our lore sources are the books, and most people who play Halo just don't read the books. It's a travesty, but it's true. I would say...
It's okay, guys. I don't like reading either.
I would say the thing that I wish more people knew about would be the sort of internal struggle that Keyes went through. So in the game, Keyes is abducted by the Flood, and he's having this sort of struggle with the Flood, and you hear it through the radio, but you don't really see it that well. In the book, he has to force himself to forget everything. Forget his daughter. Forget his past love. Forget Earth. He has to force himself to forget and let go of everything because he thinks that the thing probing in his mind is a new Covenant technology, a new Covenant interrogation device. So he doesn't want the Covenant to get to Earth. So he forces himself to basically delete everything of his mind. Oh shit, man! I am not gonna do well at this game. All right, let's go.
What do you mean, man? This is gonna be fun.
Oh, it'll be fun. I just won't be good at it. I'm trying to. Could it be argued
damn.
that may not the endless indirect impact of the issues that they raise, but the field of one, and then everything else dies, therefore cannot be allowed to exist. That's basically the argument for them getting imprisoned by the Forerunners. Do you think you're the best Halo lore content creator? I mean, I hope so. I hope people think that, you know? There's no point in doing something if you're not going to be the best. You know what I mean?
Sure last.
You know? Are you on Cameo? I'm not. I'm not going to make you force... I'm not going to force you to pay something for me to just say something. If you want something, just DM me.
Or ask in the Discord.
Or join the Discord and ask me. If you want me to say happy birthday to someone, just send me a message. What am I, some asshole?
Archie by Jim Jones.
Oh, good gosh.
Okay, this game's kind of hectic.
How
I
are the
love it.
endless related to the precursors? The precursors made them. Other than that, I don't think they're all. What's the Discord name? I'd love to join. If you just go to Discord, either go to my bio on TikTok and click the link in the bio. That should bring you there. Or you just go to Discord and type in Cammy Shep, and it'll come up. I'm pretty sure it's the only Discord server with my name on it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. If I'm not in it, it ain't mine. Yeah, now?
If his face ain't the logo, it's not him.
Yeah. My beautiful, beautiful face.
And beautiful.
That Sean told me I need to shave, the asshole. Oh, that motherfucker better be clean shaven when it comes to D&D Saturday. He's mine. I'm gonna have his ass.
Oh?
Will they make another Halo game? If so, what would your predictions be for it, and what would you like? They're absolutely going to make another Halo game. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know what's going on inside the studio, but we do know absolutely that they are making more Halo games, now with Unreal Engine. So, what would I want? Man, keep me on Zeta Halo, keep me against the Banished. I don't want to leave this story behind for something else, okay? I want to continue the story that we have right now. That's all I want. Were Star Roads like teleporters or shortcuts? I don't know. Precursor technology, specifically Star Roads. Oh, what a fucking hit. I do not understand whatsoever. As far as Star Roads, the way I understand it is they're just really long cables that can go through space. One thing about me is I'm dumb as a brick, so I have no idea. If you could voice act for a Halo character being introduced, what would you want it to be? Man, that's a great question. I mean, you know, Chief has his voice actor, Jerome has his voice actor, but sort of like how they did with Halo Infinite. If you brought in some Spartan 4s just for even background characters, I'd do it for free. You don't even have to pay me. I just want to do it. So, get fucked! Blew myself up in the process, but it was worth it. Alright. Game controller. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Guys, if you're watching over there on TikTok, I just want you to know that I love you and thank you. However, there is a better viewing experience, and it's over on Twitch. Get channel points. Kenley, hit me with some channel point stuff. Let them know.
Killing spree.
Channel point. Channel point.
I like how I just see 10 of them. I mean, they channel pointed you.
They did. I told them to, and they're doing it. See? Channel point. Channel point. You know what I mean? If I win the lottery, I'm going to personally fund an animated show with you as the lore expert. Hell yeah, bro. I'm here for it. Ghost, why are you going so fast, man? 120 miles per hour. Woof. It's a quick Ghost. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Can ODSTs have minor augmentations, or are augmentations Spartan exclusive? I mean, as far as genetic augmentations, yeah, those are going to be Spartan exclusives. But pop a couple roids, man, ODSTs for sure they're roiding up. Have you seen how big they are in the Fall of Reach animated series or animated movie? Those are some big dudes. They gotta be buffing up. Both Six and Chief were hyper... Damn, I'm spitting all over myself. Both Six and Chief were hyper lethal. Here's the thing about hyper lethal. It means nothing now. Hyper lethal was just a buzzword for marketing. Every Spartan is hyper lethal. Have you tried Marvel Rivals? Here's the thing about Marvel Rivals. I have one of my best friends in the world His name Donnie.
Giovanni.
And Donnie plays enough rivals for the both of us, so I think I'll let him do that, and I'll stick to not playing video games, because I don't play video games very often. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I may have an online career of talking about video games and Halo. I summoned him. There he is. I summoned him. There's Donnie in chat.
That's the guy.
Could Biofilm could it be made in real life? I believe that we are developing something similar to it. So it might not be, you know, Biofilm as we see in the series, but it's something similar. How strong are Spartans actually? They can flip a tank, man. I can't. As much as I wanted to. Yeah, I can't. Unpopular opinion: Halo: The Flood is one of my favorite books. The thing about The Flood, for me, I'm going to speak for my personal experience. I'm not discounting your opinion. You're absolutely entitled to your opinion. The problem with The Flood for me is that the parts with Master Chief are just very boring to me. However, Alpha Base, Zukazama Me, the rest of it, fantastic. People give, what is that, William Dietz, they give him a lot of shit for being sort of outside the norm of lore, like hunters having spines. But that's early lore stuff. Like, there's a lot of early lore happenings that are just changed later on. Case in point, the entirety of the Fall of Reach book. So, what's the longest instance of someone in cryosleep? Probably, I mean, off the top of my head, is going to be the Spirit of Fire, 35 years. 35 years, 34 years about. Why was Six's files blacked out? Because he was an Oni agent. And so it was just, what's the word I'm looking for here? You're in the army. What's the word? Redacted. That's the word. Jenkins' POV in The Flood is fantastic. That's a hard listen every time, or hard read every time, depending how you do it. Favorite non-Spartan? Favorite non-Spartan? Let's think about that for a second. My go-to is going to be someone in Kilo 5 because I love that team so much. Vasilis Beloy and Mount Geffen. Fantastic. If I could pick two, those would be my two. If you need me to pick one, I'll figure something out. My tattoo on my left shoulder, so, okay. It's a tattoo that I want to get removed. Fuck, man. I don't even want to say. Because now,
Better not to.
Norse and sort of Viking culture has turned from being sort of a cool thing to being a very cringe thing. But it is my family is Northern Germanic and Icelandic, way back, right? So that's my ancestry, and so I have a Norse mythology tattoo on my left shoulder down to my arm. I thought that was really cool when I was 18, and I spent a lot of money on it when I was 18. I really wish I didn't do that. But hey, it happens. Anything happen in lore with the other 75 kids that were initially selected to be Spartans but were cut? No. As far as we know, nothing. I2 Phones wants to be friends.
Does he have two phones?
He got two phones. I got you, I2 Phones. He's the Swolex. He speaks for the protein. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Oh, shit. Thorward! Thanks for the follow. Tom Cruise. The grass. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate you. I watched this vid saying when Chief ran at the speed of Kelly, he broke all his ligaments. That comes from a comic book and also the Fall of Reach. That's when he runs away from a Skyhawk Jump Jet shooting him. Just joined the Discord. What a legend. Johnson
Hell
is
yeah,
immune to
brother.
the flood. Kind of. He kind of is immune to the flood. Let me tell you why. In First Strike, it is blamed on him having something called Bourne's syndrome. Baharp fan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I love you dearly. It's blamed on something called, I just said it, Bourne syndrome, which is something that you get from overexposure to plasma. What we now think it is Bourne syndrome was sort of a cover-up story that Oni used for Spartan 1 augmentations. Is it possible for Spartans to get strength without Mjolnir? Oh, absolutely. Spartans still work out daily. They're still out in the gym lifting. So yeah, they're continually working on their strength, trying to get better in some capacity, and certainly strength is going to be one of those things. Cammy Shep, I'm your biggest fan. Well, Pepperoni Steve, I'm your biggest fan. That is a fantastic name. And also, I'm going to Windows G, and I'm going to hit this guy's friend request with a friend request back.
Accept.
Friend request. I have 2 phones.
Round 3.
Bro just got friended. Get fucked.
I think he needs to show you that. He has
Came
two
over
phones.
from TikTok. I appreciate you. Again, those of you on TikTok, you can come to Twitch and get channel points. Hit me up with some channel points. Give it about 5 seconds and you'll start hearing some stuff. Again, like I said, this is... See? Like that. I'm getting back into streaming. And so the channel points, I'm gonna work on them. I'm gonna get some more stuff. I have my helmet up there somewhere. My wife put it up there. I'll need to get it down. Keep that mustache, brother. I don't think I've shaved my mustache since I was like 18, 17 maybe. What if humans got revenge for the Covenant War and tried to wipe out the elites? There are plans to do that. Make Donnie Hydrate's gonna make me kill Cam. Yeah, that's fair. Mods, make Donnie Hydrate.
Yeah, alright. Donnie, do it.
Yeah. So there are a couple plans to eliminate the elites. Obviously, there's the bomb on Glyke that blew up their planet. Hydrating with his burrito?
That doesn't count.
What does that mean? Fuck, I want a burrito now.
Mods can't make me hydrate. Mods can't make me hydrate. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
I can ban you. You
Donnie
fucking
just
loser.
came in here with some heat. Blow up Glyke. You can't say the purple app on TikTok. Oh, unfortunate. You know what I mean. They blew up Glyke. There's a engineered crop to starve them out. Favorite game, Halo excluded, God of War. That's some good shit. Can Spartans cook, or do they just fail at baking anything? I'm trying to think of if there's a single instance where a Spartan cooks. Honestly, I don't know. Lil Curve came here from TikTok. Hello, Cammy. That's fucking crazy. Here's the thing. Lil Curvy right there.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's been my friend for like 10 years.
Interesting.
And he just said came here from TikTok. You're crazy, bro.
Valid. but
Little,
crazy.
I had dinner with Little Curvy when I got that tattoo. I left the tattoo parlor, and had dinner with that guy. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck! You're Pepperoni Steve! Ian, I did not know you're Pepperoni Steve.
A lot of crazy things going on.
That's hilarious. Are you on Twitch? I am. It looks a lot better, and I'm not gonna say there's more chats, but you get channel points so you can make me do stuff.
Oh.
Why are some blue and some red? Seem like a fun thing to do. Have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? One of the greatest games of all time.
Wow.
Infection contained.
Nick Taylor and Backyard Nick, or Backyard Ned. I'm so sorry. I mispronounced your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you dearly. I gotta lock in here for some snipes now.
Oh, you're sniping? God damn it.
You guys want to know a funny story about Lil Curvy in chat? Lil Curvy and I, we played next to each other on the football team. Okay?
Oh.
We look very, very similar. Very
I am the
similar.
milkman. My milk is delicious.
Well, I went to a wrestling meet once, and he just to watch, right? Because I had a lot of football players on the wrestling team as well. And he came with me. And a lady came up to us, and she goes, "So obviously you two are related in some way. How are you guys related?" I met this guy a year before that, right? We weren't related at all. We just looked so similar that people genuinely thought we were related. And then I convinced this lady that we're brothers. Just out of the blue, one day. Convinced some lady that I had a brother, and that it was Ian. Just subscribed to you on YouTube last week. What a legend. Oh, that's an unfortunate circumstance, isn't it? Unfortunate indeed. We're about to get pummeled by some brutes. You know what? I'm fighting this. I'm not taking this. I'm fighting this. I won't take this. I know it's off topic, but it's been on my line at the end of Valhalla. Kratos ascends to the throne. I don't know why people say it's no longer a god of war, but God of hope. Always be a god of war. Realize it's more than a true god of war. He was always meant to be. So yeah, I think oh, I'm getting teabagged at. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Yeah, the sort of end of Valhalla, he has that sort of ascension of the throne where he becomes. My interpretation of it is that he was becoming the god of war in the Norse. Pantheon, sort of taking. Other guy's position. I can't remember his name. Ego Waffle and Volheim. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. London Thomas, how you doing? Hello, I hope you're doing well. Were there any Spartan captains of any flagships or ex-Spartans? Yes and no.
Excuse you.
Actually, no. The Kimmy Shep. Good lord. Hold on, how do I chat? How do I...
T maybe?
T? It's not working. I don't know how to chat. Maybe I have to be alive. This is Halo. Halo Infinite. You press pause? How do I chat?
Oh, pause and then, like, keep on
It's not letting me. It has
Oh.
little legs through it. But yes, it was me. Going through the books now to reach your level. I hope you do. What's your opinion on a Helldiver style of ODST game? I'd love it. I'd love it if it's in the Human Covenant War. Don't give me some bullshit, you know, current lore sort of, you know, fighting some Splinter faction or anything like that. Give me, like, in the thick of it, Human Covenant War.
Not even the
Hold
Banish?
pause to chat. Holding pause. No.
What about if you win against the Banish?
Got him. He's not here anymore, but I got him. Who joined? Who joined? Oh, we got Mitchum. Mitchum, how you doing? Been a minute since we played together, eh? What's my favorite vehicle in Halo? Banshee. I gotta go Banshee with that one. Banshee's great. Is the Gravemind what happens when you leave moldy bread laying on the kitchen sink for too long? Yeah, I think so, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's the gist of it, yeah. Can we can we encounter a friendly species for once? That's so real. Humans are just getting pummeled and pummeled and pummeled and pummeled. They never catch a break, man.
Well, technically, the engineers were kind of peaceful.
That's true. That's
if you
true.
really think about it, they were forced.
The engineers were peaceful. That's true. That's true. Hope you have a good day, Vasta Best. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I may not.
I'm gonna come.
The vehicle in Halo 2 that had the turret on the top, I believe that's the Spectre. Those were good. Those are cool. My problem with it is that it's only in Halo 2. I wish it... Whoopsies! Oh, we're in... okay. I wish it were in more. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna backtrack here.
By the way,
Yes,
babe, Donnie has, redeemed banning your movement.
You fucking
way.
dickhead.
So, yeah, very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna go back to it. See you in chat.
Who is that? That's my wife. Joining the call to tell me that my dearest friend, one of my dearest friends in the world,
Who he did Lasso with, by the way.
who I'm dragging through Lasso, that's a fantastic point, Ivan, is a little shit.
Oh, we love
You
him
hate to see it.
sometimes.
You really do. You really hate to see it. You know? I have to
Okay,
adjust my
listen.
camera there. Oh, there he is.
Listen here,
There he
listen
is.
here. All right,
Let's hear it, Donnie.
I have to defend myself.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's redeemable,
Sure.
hence I can redeem it.
Sure. Have fun in Halo 2, dumbass.
That's
You're done, bucko.
unfortunate.
Bro, you're my favorite
I'm getting the best
Halo
evidence.
content creator. I hope to always be someone's favorite. Alright, you got me for one round, Donnie, but that's it. You have no honor. Man, I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I want to play Ghost of Tsushima.
Ain't the new
again.
one coming out?
Ghost of Yohai or something like that?
Something?
Is it theoretically possible for a Spartan to flip something like the Infinity? Absolutely not. The Spartan, the Infinity is 1 billion tons? Something like that? Mods, look up how much the Infinity weighs. Mods will do it. I don't know.
On it.
Yodhai! Hopefully I'm saying that right. I know I'm not. But, yeah. Man, I love that one. As another mod, refund denied. Yeah. Don't refund it.
Round lost.
What about 300 Spartan 2s? Nah, nah,
Oh,
man.
shit, I was
They're
muted.
very, very strong. They're not 1 billion tons strong.
So,
Round 3.
wait, did you hear me? I don't know if I was
What'd you
muted.
say, Pookie
But
Bear?
it's 907 million tons.
Yeah,
or metric
so-
tons.
100 million tons away from being 1 billion tons. Which I know 100 million is nothing to shake your finger at, but still. It's basically 1 billion tons. It's not letting you in my purple app. What if you try the blue and white app?
Oh?
Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't even know that was an option.
It's just me flexing into the camera. That's all it is.
Ah. So,
I'm just
everything I
going,
see late at night?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I meant... Someone said you're not allowed to say Discord. I didn't mean Discord.
Yeah, he meant Discord, guys.
Yeah, Lee got it. Only cams. That's it. Lee got it. Man, I was debating not streaming today. I'm glad I did. Because this is fun as hell. Y'all are making me have fun right now. I hope you're
I am the
happy.
milkman.
My milk is delicious. Ah, I didn't make it. Ooh, almost didn't make that one. Damn, son. Still not letting me in your Discord. Unfortunate. If you either if the bio doesn't work, if the link in my bio doesn't work, then it's not the same. It's just Cammy Shep on the T1. Recommend. Sorry. What I was gonna say is, if it's not working by the link in my bio, then try just looking up Cammy Shep in the search function. Hopefully that'll work. You just finished Last Light. Let's see. So there's Last Light, then you have Retribution, then you have Point of Light. Is that right? Last Light. Yeah, Last Light, Retribution, Point of Light. That'll get you through the words are hard, man. Words are hard, and I'm just a big dummy. Ferret Squad trilogy. That's what I'm trying to say. Eight-bit. Hope you have a good one. Son's gonna keep playing. Fantastic. Love you too, Ian. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're well. What's the most a Spartan 2 has lifted? Well, Chief did leg press a mountain, as I love to say. So, shit. Diamond Dustin, Vesta Beast, Vexorus, you know, Tile?
What?
Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate you all. Liking the stash. I'm liking your stash too. Even if you don't have one, I like it. Can you bench press a mountain? As long as the mountain weighs 315, then yes. Then I can. You know what I'm saying? Have you watched Red vs. Blue? And if you have, what's your favorite season? Man, Red vs. Blue. So I watched Red vs. Blue through the trilogy with the two bounty hunters. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say Karen, but I'm probably wrong. I did watch that. I watched through that. I didn't get to. What do I do for a living? I'll give you my day-to-day life at my job. Ready? That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, brother.
If you Google a turret truck, that's what I do. Thoughts on Halo RVB? Love it. Dude! Did y'all hear the news about RVB and Rooster Teeth? Bernie bought it. Bernie bought Rooster Teeth back. That's fucking crazy, dude. So Bernie sold Rooster Teeth in like 2014 or something like that.
Wow.
Made a shitload of money, moved to Scotland, and then came back and bought it back, dude. Dude, that's so awesome, bro. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do, but just hearing his voice is just like, ah, shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, most of the people, they said, if you listen to his podcast, most of the people who were sort of Rooster Teeth employees, they've moved on to their own thing, so it's not going to be like Rooster Teeth was in its heyday, but still. I've done the math. According to my best source, Reddit, it is possible. Donnie, I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you anyway. Point of Light and Shadows of Reach are still canon, yes. Do you think Halo Studios will ever bring by gameplay form the Covenant POV? Probably not. Probably not. However, is that my Discord link? I don't know.
Okay, I'll explain this quickly because I did the math.
Go ahead, Donald.
Average mountain on Earth, according to the most trusted source out there, Reddit.
The best one.
Yeah, weighs 10 to the power of 11 tons. That's
Light work.
100.
Light
That's
work,
100
baby.
billion pounds or tons.
Uh-huh.
Hence, Master Chief could leg press the Infinity like 100 times.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, so since he leg pressed a mountain, he can leg press the Infinity. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, the math makes sense.
I concede my point. I concede. Even though it's definitely a boulder, and I say mountain just because it sounds way cooler. I concede.
Okay, so it's a boulder. All right. Hold on.
Alright,
How
this
big
guy
was-
obviously doesn't know.
I'm doing the math. How big was the boulder?
Or an Ultramarine? Ah, Sean's not here anymore. I don't know anything about 40k.
Ultramarines are stronger.
Apparently,
Yeah,
Ultramarines are
Ultramarines
stronger.
are way stronger. I'm joking. I don't know. 40k. Where's Sean when you need him?
Who's Captain Titus? Mods, look
Captain
up Captain
Titus
Titus.
is the main character of Space Marines 1 and 2. He's a non-canon
Oh,
character
okay.
to
Okay,
the
he's a Helldiver.
Warhammer.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an inside joke.
That's
That's
gonna
really gonna
upset-
make people mad.
Yeah, that's gonna upset a few people. Okay, context. He doesn't like 40k because people who do typically try to force it down his throat, which is a valid reason not to like a game series.
Yeah. I refunded Space Marine 2. I played it for about an hour, and I thought, you know what? Not for me. Not for me.
Valid point.
I am 5 years younger than Red versus Blue. Damn.
Wait, you or someone that put
No,
that in
someone
chat?
else. Someone else. What happened to the Mjolnir suits on the last Reach mission? Did the Covenant just not take them? No, probably not. They probably... What am I playing?
It's pretty much infection.
Okay, cool. I'm so engrossed in talking to chat that I'm not actually playing the damn game.
No, that's fair.
Dude, there are people that I know, believe it or not, who were born before Halo came out.
When did Halo come out?
2001.
Oh. Wait, do you mean after or before?
Before, dude. Oh, you're so old. What kind of pet would a Spartan be allowed to have? Probably none? I don't think they would be allowed to have a pet.
An Ungoi?
An Ungoy's crazy, dog.
I'm just saying, dude.
Nah,
like,
you right, though. You right. I was born in 99. I am technically older than Halo. Which is always really funny to me when that British guy was like, oh, Cammy Shep, he was literally born the same year as Halo. No. No. No.
Great accent, 10 out of 10.
Haven't thought about that guy in a while.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, it's better too.
Oh, Murray and May Plummet. Plummet. Jesus Christ, kid. Learn how to read, you idiot. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you. Gus, how you doing? Do you think humans are getting as good technology to create our own pelicans or something similar? Probably. I mean, the thing about military things like that is we don't really know about it until 20, 30 years after the fact, and so we do know about, like, VTOLs type ships like that, right? How many humans were left after the war? Because I've read 300 million, but also have read it was like 13 billion. We don't know. We are not really given an accurate representation ever in Halo lore. Kimmy Ship is 38. That's my wife saying that. People are going to believe that. We are given an accurate representation of how many humans there are pre and post war. We're never told a number. All we know is basic estimates based on how many planets were glassed. So, unfortunately, we don't know exactly, but
Infection eradicated.
Oh yeah, I won.
36. I think you're gonna win. I think you're gonna win. The oldest person that I know of that was in the Discord was 35? And I only know that because he was a year older than Sean, and Sean's 34. So, you know. Nietzsche, thank you for the follow. Jesus Christ, man. Whew, got me. Anyway, if you're just joining us on stream, I'm getting back into streaming. I'm gonna try to, it would have been in the billions, yeah. I'm gonna try to start streaming more often. Right now I'm doing Wednesdays and Sundays. Definitely go and follow the Twitch if you want, you know, notifications and all that good stuff, and channel points and whatnot, and you know how it is. Would Reach still have fallen if the Great Schism happened during the Battle of Reach and not Earth? Probably. The Great Schism wouldn't have happened without Halo falling, but I understand what your point is. I think it still would have fallen, simply because of, and I'm going to go by book lore here, it gets wiped in a day. If you go by game lore, which both are canon, right? People always say that the games have precedent over the books. By 343's own standard, or now Halo Studios' own standard. That is not true. They are both equally canon.
You guys with me? They're coming. They're coming.
Got 3 guys coming on me right now.
I'm one of them.
He's one of them. Ivan's one of them.
Can
It's very frothy on me right now. I don't remember what the hell I was talking about.
3 Halo Studios.
All right, listen,
Breach
Pookie Bear.
happening.
How much longer could Master Chief have lived if he wasn't found in Halo Infinite? As far as we know, indefinitely. We don't know how long the sort of Gen 3 Mjolnir life support can be on, but theoretically, he could have lasted indefinitely. Halo, Floodspore versus Cammy, who wins? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to decide. Just bear in mind that I am a physical specimen of absolute perfection, and so...
Flex for the camera for us.
You got it. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm so sore from my workouts lately. Dude, I've been fucking...
Hell
beating
yeah,
my
man.
ass,
That means
dude.
the mushrooms getting bigger.
Just can't read. Again, my wife. My wife is actively going to be upset with all the people in here buttering me up because she doesn't like it when I get buttered up. She doesn't like when my ego gets too big.
But you're literally quite the Cammy Shop.
So they say Spartans are naturally pale. They're only pale because they don't see their skin doesn't see the sun very often, right? Who's my favorite Spartan? Oh boy. I always say Naomi. Whoops. Hello, person. Come here, bucko. Why would you jump over you dum-dum? I always say Naomi, and I'm forgetting his name right now. Horvath, either Naomi or Horvath. They both have their strengths, they both have their weaknesses, but most of all, they're just personable, they're likable, they're strong, they're badasses. So, I mean, it would really be a toss-up between Naomi and Horvath. Hit him with a bucko. Kinley, my wife. So me and my friends are starting a YouTube channel where we, just play games, sort of like old Achievement Hunter, if you get my meaning. And we were playing a game called Lockdown Protocol, and I was running around the whole game just calling people bucko. Bucko this, bucko that. You're the dissident, bucko.
Cause I'm fucking these kids!
And apparently that night, my wife walked So I go to work early, so I go to bed early, and my wife came in to send me off to send me off to bed, and I was already asleep, just saying bucko in my sleep. 35, age 11, appreciate what you do for the lore. I appreciate you. Thank you for your kind words. If you could change one thing in Halo lore, what would it be? Get rid of hyper lethal. I mean, it's already it was stupid when it came about. It's even dumber now. Just get rid of it.
About.
Do you think the main game should have the Spirit of Fire in it? I think that it should come and help on Zeta Halo. Sort of in the same capacity that the pilot was helping in Halo Infinite, where he was sort of just dropping weapons, that sort of thing. The Spirit of Fire they should do that. Is Master Chief in Fortnite canon? Actually, yes. It is canon. No, it's not. Halo Infinite's campaign, yay or nay? Absolutely yay. I loved it, but I'm obviously biased as a hardcore Halo lover. I will play any game that they make.
Only positive vibes here.
Only positive vibes here. Ah, damn it! There were 13 Spartan deads on Lone Wolf. Explain. They're just dead Spartan 3s, so there's really not much to it.
Yeah.
I heard
no
woke
lore.
dev coming to Halo. Jeez, man. Who cares? Like, okay, here's my thing about woke. One, no one can tell me what it actually fucking means. So when you tell me that, oh, someone's gone woke, that just means that they don't agree with the politics you mean. I don't give a shit what a game maker's politics are. I don't. Make a good game and I'll like it. Make a bad game, I won't like it. I don't care if you vote one way or the other way. What the color of your skin is, what your sexuality is. Make a good game, I'll like it. Make a bad game, I won't. That's all there is to it. Thoughts on Buck? One of the greatest there ever was. In fact, his description before he became a Spartan was if he were any better, he would be a Spartan. And then obviously he became a Spartan.
Keep in mind, he still got rookie killed.
Well, he
I know, I just
he
wanted
was
to say
certainly
that.
there. I would say more Mickey, but
Yeah, that was for sure Mickey, but yeah. Charge
Great
again
Team
to a
have
great
actually
character.
2 books where they are the main characters of. So yes, they are mentioned outside of blowing up that planet. They are in a book called Contact Harvest, which happens earlier in the war, and then they're in a book called Halo Envoy, which happens after the war. Have you done a vid on the Endless? I have. Great Team game win. I'm working on it right now, guys. I'm working on it. You know, I got the studio working on it right now. Are legendary endings canon or just cool Easter eggs? Some are canon, some are cool Easter eggs. Halo 1, that's just a cool Easter egg. Halo Infinite, Halo 4, canon. I can't remember what Halo 5... Oh, Halo 5 was for waking up. Zeta Halo, that's canon. Sorry, did I say Contact Harvest? I meant, Cole Protocol, not Cole Protocol. Yeah, sorry, not Contact Harvest, my bad. Great Team was not on Contact Harvest, my bad. I am forklift certified. Not only am I forklift certified, but I'm certified on a lot of heavy equipment. How do you think humanity would have reacted to learning about the ancient humans? So they do know about ancient humans, just not in a capacity that means anything. They know very, very little about it. I mean, reaction, I mean, there's something to be said for, you know, knowing the history. There's not much they could actually do about it. Do you have an absolute favorite piece of armor in Halo games? I know I might get hate for mine, but I really enjoyed the military police helmet and Halo Reach. Yeah,
Somebody put
you're
me
looking
on
at
the
it right now,
registry,
bucko.
'cause I'm fucking
That
these
shit
kids.
right now with the Sentinel fucking shoulders. Oh, shit. With the Daisy teddy bear. Oh, fuck.
He died.
Can't get better than that. Simply cannot. That shit is goated.
I like
Ooh,
mine.
I didn't mean to come down here. I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here, bucko. ODST armor is always a banger. Before Mark 7 came out, or before I got Mark 7 in the Battle Pass, I should say, I always used to rock George's armor. In Halo Reach, I used Pilot armor. That was good. Oh yeah, ancient humans did not have sicknesses like cancer or that sort of thing. They would, honestly, modern humans in Halo lore don't really have that anymore. It's a pretty standard procedure to get rid of. Got involved in the Singhili culture. Were there any? It scrolled up. Were there any humans that got themselves involved in Singhili culture? Yes. There is a human named Evan Phillips. He's part of the Kilo 5 trilogy. And yes, he actually was the first human to be invited to Sanghelios. And he goes there and he studies their language, he studies their ruins, he studies a lot of stuff. So, yes. What is your most favorite Spartan feat? I feel like Kelly's are pretty nice. Kidding.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Favorite feat for a Spartan? Horvath coming back and killing Gorian is huge. You have Master Chief and his squatting or leg pressing of a mountain. You have George taking out a CSO carrier nearly single-handedly. I mean, there are too many to even think about, let alone come up with a favorite. That's just impossible. Kurt didn't box a hunter. William boxed a hunter, which that one was great. William boxing a hunter. You have Kurt blowing up the Covenant army on Onyx.
The chair. Don't forget
the chair with Jerome and the Flood. Ooh shit. Cammy, do you have any merch or something to promote? Kinda. I mean, I do have a merch store. It's where this jacket comes from, which I love dearly. I don't put a lot of stock into the merch store. I don't really want you to spend your hard-earned money on me. Really, it's just for me to have stuff with my name on it. However, definitely go to the Discord and the Twitch. Those are the two things that absolutely are free, and it would make my day if you guys went and checked them out. So,
well, the Discord's kind of free.
I mean, the Discord is free. There is a paid
Yeah, but yeah,
tier to the
subscription
Discord,
you don't need
but
to
you
pay
absolutely
for.
don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You certainly do not have to do that.
So don't feel obliged to do
Yeah,
that.
don't feel like you have to. But there's a little bit more interaction, a little bit more perks if you do pay for have the paid Discord role. You absolutely don't have to do that. If you're in the Discord and you want to talk to me, at me, and I'll talk to you. You know. Have there been many people who have been in romantic relationships with Singhili? Not really. There's one Singhili that kind of had the hots for Vale, but I mean, Google Vale, you know? We all do.
And plus, it's kind of.
What is it with the hate for the TV series? So the TV series did something that was absolutely predictable, and for Halo fans, absolutely unacceptable, which was not go with the established canon, and then changing things. So you have characters who act a certain way, who carry themselves in a certain way, who have certain feelings about certain things, who are completely different in the TV show. Okay? I think that's the real basis of the problem. When you have the Master Chief that, you know, has no negative feelings toward Halsey for the most part, and then you turn on the TV and he's jumping at Halsey trying to hit her. It's a juxtaposition, you know, it's completely different. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, we finally got him. So, that's why I think the Halo show gets kind of pooped on. And you know,
Season 2 was better.
there's something to say to be said for just, you know, general quality, where, you know, if you're gonna make a Halo show, it doesn't really feel like Halo for the most part. Oop, I'm dead. You know, it just feels like a sci-fi show. Low-key, Chief should have had Halsey beef. You should read Kilo 5, man. If that's your, if you think that, you will love Kilo 5, because there are some Spartans who have some Halo, some Halsey beef. You know? Which, hey, I'm here for it. Hyper lethal means nothing. Patch is my favorite. I think that was my wife's idea. Halo 3 is 17 years old. Halo 5 is like 10 years old, man. 10, 11 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out.
What would be the best book to get into Halo lore? You can't go wrong with The Fall of Reach. Because if you've played the games, if you've played Halo Reach, if you've played 1 through 3, or really any of them, you kind of know the story of Halo, The Fall of Reach. Ooh. Oh, shit, man. That Coke Zero was just running through me. You already know what The Fall of Reach is about, so there's not a huge barrier to entry. You're not going to have to learn a whole bunch of external material. It was the first book, so if you really want to get into Halo lore, there's really no better place to start than The Fall of Reach. Have there been any Spartans or Marines that knew how to cook like Gordon Ramsay? Again, I'm trying to remember if there was... There's not a lot of cooking going on in Halo.
They just don't cook.
I'm trying to think of one scene in which someone cooks. And there are stories about, like, a teenage girl going to school, and I can't remember her ever talking about cooking, although it's been a couple years since I've read that book. But... Forerunners. Oh! That's a good point. In the Forerunner trilogy, especially when they go to Bornstellar's sort of home, there's some cooking there. They cook, but not in the kitchen. You're absolutely right. Are you playing standing up? Yes, I've been sitting all day. I want to stand up for a little bit, you know? Why do we never hear or see about jackals or grunts being infected by the Flood? So the Flood kind of categorizes what you're going to be based on your combat effectiveness. Goddamn it.
The list is real. Effectiveness.
I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Anyway, their combat effectiveness. So, grunts and jackals were typically not turned into combat forms. They were typically turned into biomass or carrier forms, which means they were those guys with the big, you know, the big things walking around, and you pop them, and then, or they were turned into Gravemind, Proto-Gravemind, that sort of thing. What do you do for work? I drive heavy machinery for a very popular tractor company, the green and yellow one.
You can take red on my green track. Or
close.
Yeah. English is hard sometimes.
If Sangheili were with humans during the production of Spartan 2, would it be possible for Sangheili to become a Spartan 2? I mean, I would say no, simply because they were tested on monkeys and then used on humans, so I don't think Cammy Tyson. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it sounded like, dude. I don't think that they would be able to, like, the augmentations would be interchangeable. But a Spartan Elite, whew, I mean, Elites are already very,
Imagine
very
that.
strong.
Imagine, who is it? Xanten? The tallest?
Zaitan War
Yeah.
Watanri, he was like 11 feet tall, which is taller
Imagine
than
him as a
Atriox.
Spartan.
He makes Atriox look about yay high, real Donnie, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Donnie height.
I think that's going to do it for the stream tonight. I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. If you're on Twitch, or if you're on TikTok, go over to the Twitch and follow. That's where I usually stream. So if you liked this, I appreciate you all. As always, I got my daily videos coming out every day. I love you all. Thank you all. And we'll see you next time. Love you.